channel. Live stream at my shrine. Going to have a mail. Please hit the like button if you just joined. Hit the like button, then we can get going. Today, while I have a meal, my favorite fish, I will be talking about our traditional names, what they mean. I don't know what your names mean in your culture, but most of our names mean something. So that's what I'm going to talk about in this live chat. Need to adjust this a bit. Oh, Joe. It's a bit slanty. Let me see if I can. Yes. So yeah, today I'm going to talk about our names, what they mean to us. This is fish. These are delicacies in my village. They don't grow any bigger than this. This is the biggest they can ever grow. They're so crunchy. So you just fry them and eat them the way they are. Nothing's thrown away. And I told you, yeah, my tribe live by the River Nile, the longest river in the world. So there are so many species of fish. I can't even know them all. And if I know them, I wouldn't know them in English anyway. So, but this is the favorite, and every Ugandan, if you tell them you're from Bakwash, they will always mention this fish. It is called onang nang. Yeah, so crunchy. And as they get them, they remove nothing, just soak them in oil, and then you just eat them. They're so crunchy. They are crispy, I should say, crispy. Yeah, they are so crispy. So I was telling you about African names. Hello, say Mahmed. Welcome to my channel. Please hit the like button. Most of African names, I'm I'm assuming. Okay, let me not talk about all Africa, but let me say, in my culture, our name are supposed to mean something. It will be either a situation, but of late, or when religion came, people are divided into two. There are those people who give their names according to the religion, and then there are those who give a name according to the situation they are living in or according to their ancestors or what they used to be. Like most people like to name according to their grandfather or their father. But most names will be according to the situation you are in. Like if you are born during a time when there's a lot of hunger, your name will be related to hunger basically. Like we have a name like Okech. Okech, Kech is hunger. Like when I'm hungry, I say Kechuneka. So Kech is hunger. Now, if you give birth to a boy in a drought where there's a lot of hunger, the boy will be called Okech. And if it is a girl, she will be called Akech. And then if a woman have pregnancy that lasts more than 9 months, when that baby is born, if it is a girl, it's called Akumu. If it is a boy, it's called Okumu. So mostly the girls are like with the A and the boys are with the O. So that is names are normally given according to situation at what is happening at that place at that time. So those are the African names. But of course, there are these people, because religion came to Africa, and most people have tried to abandon their old culture and then try to make sure whatever they do is aligns with religion. So you'll find like Mungu is God in our language. So people will name Mungu is God or Ruot is the Lord. So they'll say like Afoya Mungu, thank you God. That would be a name. Or you say Ruotu Mio, the Lord has given. So like I told, most people will have now because of religion, most people have aligned themselves. So most names has to do with either God or of course I've not had any name according to Jesus, but always God, something God, God, God something or something God. That would be the names. So I don't know about this trend, but me I've not done it. Most of my children's name I either my auntie's name, my late auntie's name, my mom's name, my of course they take my dad's name. Most of them take my dad's name. So whoever child I give birth to must have my dad's clan name as the third name. They can have the rest, but always. But I've not given any name aligned with religion. And my own reason is, and I've always had a problem with that. People tell me why can't you give? But I say that no, my name because I believe that name should be what I want. All I feel like is the best thing to do. Uh Shadan Chanta, thank you very much. Thank you much, love. Hi, bro. Dinash Gavit, thank you very much for tuning in. Please hit the like button. Yes, so names in my country, but I think most African countries, if I'm not mistaken, are all about the culture, what is happening, or how you're brought up. But because of the religion now, people have tend to move away from that. But still, they give name aligned to religion. I'm only talk about the Christian faith because, like I told you, most you'll find most names in my culture have Mungu, who is God, or Ruot, who is the Lord, or the King. So it will be like Ruotumio, Afoy Ruot, Munga Chel, everything will be along that. So, but then back in the day, before religion, most names were according to the situation. Like when there's hunger, or like when there's war is Lueng. So you'll find that a man will be named Olweng, and a girl will be named Alweng. So you like if you like say that I don't trust maybe by the time the baby was born there was a trust issue. It's like again uto. Oh yeah, and the other thing also they like adding on names is death. Like Agenuto, I only trust death because it's definite. You understand? Or like Pachuto, like like something happened. Pachu is home. The home has died. So most African names, I don't know why I keep referring to Africa, but okay, let's say in my culture or the Luo, most Luo names are related to situation that takes place. If you're out there and also watching, maybe comment and tell me what do you name, what are your names derived from, where do you get names from? Of course, now for us with religion, you'll have like a religious name and a cultural name. Hey, bro, pow. Please let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. Thank you very much for all those tuned in. Thank you for the love. I'm fine. Etish Alke says, thank you very much. I'm fine. Hello. Kurshabo running. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, so uh, this is fish. For those of just this is fish. Very from our river Nile. Yeah, that is fish. And they catch like this and fried, and then when they fry it is crispy. Just eat it like this. The bones are so crispy as well. So yeah, I'm having my snack in my shrine. Now, my assumption that when I'm here, the ancestors are here with me. They also join me in my meal. Though I can't see them, you can't see them. This is our way of communicating with them. You create a special place in your home where you go there and sit quietly What I mean by quiet, but no one alone, with no one disturbing you. So I'm here alone. This is my shrine, and I'm enjoying our favorite because every person from this village, their meal favorite meat is always fish. If you have a visitor, when a visitor comes home and you serve them fish, it will mean a lot to them because we are a tribe by the Nile, meaning Jonam. Nam is a water body. Jo are the people. So we are Jonam, meaning we are people who live by the river Nile. So our staple food is fish. Fish means a lot. Whatever you serve, if you serve it with fish, it'll always be. Of course, they are now like these fish. You cannot have them as a meal. These are supposed to be as a snack. We have special food that, like, if someone came and you gave them that fish, it will mean a lot to them. It will show how much you welcome them, how much their visit mean to you. So there are different types of fish that mean a lot. So unfortunately, I'm a bit far, so I can't see. This one is Rani is typing in Hindi. I can't read Hindi. Me boli please. Boli please. I don't know what that means. Thank you very much for tuning in. Apka Seho. Kabu Rani. You're typing in Hindi. I don't know. Salam alaikum. Malaikum salam, my friend. Thank you for tuning in. So yeah, I don't know where you are. Do names mean something? Or they're just a name picked from a book? Because for us here, we have the names they get from the Bible of all those disciples, the Andrews, the Josephs, the Peters, the Simons. Those are names are always there. And then you have the traditional name, which is given according, either a name is given according to the situation the person is. Like I told you, when there's a lot of hunger, you say catch. Or you say like maybe when you're born when it was raining, you'll be called Okot. Kot is rain. Then, of course, now these days there's that trend of people having so many names. But back then, we had two names. You only have your surname and your Christian name. But these days, people will have surname, Christian name, and the family name. Surname and the family name. So yeah, what do you think about that? Is that the same where you are? But like I told you, for us here, names are given according to situation. So if someone was born in a place where there's war, the name will be given according to that. If someone was born on the way away from home, that one is like in the bush away from home. That is a special name called Olum or Alum. Like I've told you, in our culture here, most name, the girl's name starts with A, and the boy's name starts with O. So Olum is a boy, Alum is a girl. Now, I had like I told you, we used to go across the river to cultivate. So my mom was pregnant with my kid bro. So he went across pregnant and came back with the baby. He went to cultivate across the Nile and came back with and even she was alone when she was giving birth. My mom was a midwife, but of course when she met my dad, all that had to stop. That's another topic because most back then, women are not supposed to work. So if you had a career and your work and then you met a man, you'll have to stop and just be home, which is not right. And I don't think most people do it right now. Because unless you're not educated, you should work. So my mom was a nurse, qualified nurse midwife, to be precise. So when she met my dad, left all the way. My mom was from central Uganda, which is Masaka, miles away from here, let me say, over 400 or 500 kilometers from here. So met my dad. My dad was a policeman working those ends. And they fell in love, married her. And when she came here, she had to stop. But of course, people in the village always consulted her for maternal issues. So even when she got pregnant, she continued going to do her daily routine, going across the Nile to farm, then come back. So even when she was heavily pregnant, no one knew. She just left like today. I'm leaving. I'm going. Me, I'm going. We used to call it Palango. Palango is across the river. got on her boat. She was taken across. The next time she came back, she had a baby. And because that baby was born outside home, it was called Olum. Now, loom is like a bush. So if you give birth to a child, not from home or not from hospital, or let me say out of the area where you live, they always the name will be Olum. So our brother was called Olum because our mom gave birth to her across the river in a place where there's when people just go. But let's say the bush, because as I told you, across the river is opposite next to the national park, the Mashishon Falls National Park. So yeah, that's down. That's what that situation like. See, that's how a name comes to be because of the situation. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like button if you just tuned in. And I wanted this to be a conversation so that you tell me that where I am, names are given according to this situation, or only according to the Bible, according to the Quran, or according. But like I told you here, we have most names aligned to religion and the other ones according to situation. So you'll find most people giving names like Afoyo Road, thank you Lord, Rotomio, God has given, Mungu did, God is great. And then you find others say that Olwen, born in the war, or Okot, born in the rainy season, or Chan, born in poverty. Poverty is Chan. So the names are given according, and that is very, very, very popular in my culture. But of course, with a lot of with this religion coming, many people things are changing. Now, me, I got to know all the things after growing. I didn't know them when I was growing up. I only knew the name is the name. I didn't know even what a name meant till I grew up. So it is important when you're giving a child a name. They normally say when you give a child a name, make sure you name them after someone you think was a good role model to you. So when that happened, also your child can grow up to be like them. I don't know how true that is, because I've seen some other people naming their children Obama so that they can become president of their country. I don't know how true that is. Of course, me, I've named all my children mostly after I named one after my sister, my mom, my aunt, and yeah, and my sisters and my aunt and my mom. And of course, my dad, all all of them take my dad's name because my dad did not take his dad's name. So, but most of my brothers have given their children. They have that name, our dad's name as the son name, or the family name. So that's what I wanted to discuss about names, where they come from, what what people base on to give name to their children. But like they say, there's in Africa names are very, very important because they believe the name you give a child helps that child to grow into someone who is very, very important, or who is hardworking according to the name you've given them. And of course, you always have to tell them. Children will always ask you, "Why did you give me this name?" Then you have to tell them, "Yeah, I gave you this name because of when you're born, we had this sort of situation, and I thought it would be something for me to remember." Now, I wouldn't want to remember if a child, if my child was born during a lot of hunger. I wouldn't want to name my child Hunger, or Cage, or a Cage, because I don't want, those are things you don't want to remember. But the other thing also, such situation help you, make you a better person. If you want to know where you're going, it's better also to know where you're coming from. So maybe, but me, I would only like good memories. If my child is born during a time when this festive season, that's when I would give such a name. But a name that is so sad, like remind me of hard times, I wouldn't. Hey, hello from Brazil. Well, your first Brazil, I think I've seen on my channel. Thank you very much, Thomas Diaz. Yes, Thomas Diaz. How is Brazil? Thank you very much. Please don't forget to subscribe. The channel is Papachi the World. Thank you for tuning in. That's where it's my first Brazilian follower I've seen on my channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate. I appreciate. Thank you very much, Thomas. so I was telling you, fish is our delicacy here. It's our main meal. You can have chicken, you can have goat meat, beef, pork, but fish is like the the main thing, in our village here. Everyone likes fish, and it's rare to find someone does not eat fish. But of course, there are some fish, that some people don't eat. Now, like I told you, the electric fish is, I think for me, it is the sweetest fish in our rivers. But when I was growing up, are not allowed to eat. Women are not allowed to eat electric fish, and the reason I've never understood why. Actually, even back then, women did not use allowed to eat chicken. Now, if you realize all the sweetest things, women were not allowed to eat, which I've never understood. Which I've never understood. So fish is also it's a big part of our meal, basically. This is milk. Yes, milk. Now with milk, if you don't have a cow to milk, we are surrounded by people who have cows. You can go and get milk for as cheap as, I don't even know how to translate that amount of money in dollars. But let me say I can get a liter. I can get 3 liters for $1. 3 liters for $1. Actually, it's more than even 3 liters. But I'm just trying to estimate. So, if you wanted to have milk, it is. But of course, when you think of a local person, that is a lot of money because people here live on less than $1 a day. So having milk is not a big deal. No, people can go to the neighbor who has a cow. Now, like I told you, most people don't keep their cows. You don't have not, not everyone does not keep their cow alone. So if you have a village like this, about a family of 10 or 20, they will all have their cows and have one kraal in the village. So that kraal is where they keep their what? They keep their animals. So the one in charge, they will alternate people herding them. Like today from our family, tomorrow the other family. So that's the way they keep their animals. So if you wanted milk, of course you just go and get. Or if you don't have a cow then you want to buy, you can get it cheaply, which is really nice. Sadar from India. Thank you, thank you, thank you for tuning in. Sentu. Santu or Sentu? Hope I've said it right. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please hit the like button. We call it mandaz. I don't know uh, where the name came from. I think they saw someone making them. It's a mandaz. Then the name was left from there, mandaz in Bantu. That is Bantu language. And then first call it mandazi. I wonder what time is it in Brazil now, Thomas? Moye Moya. Ah, Moye Moya. I don't know what that means, but thank you very much. I'm seeing you putting a thumbs up, so should be a good thing. Moye Moya. Moye Moya. Sarah Ali. Free Palestine. Uh, what can I say about what's going on there? I don't, of course, where I am here, we don't really have electricity, so sometimes. But I see a lot of what's going on there, and it's so unfortunate. But of course, we want a world where everyone is free. My shrine. These are my knives. All these are made in our village here. Made in our village. Walking stick. Yes, thank you again. Thank you for tuning in. That was a lovely. I'm scared. Why are you scared? This is my chilling place. Shouldn't scare anyone. Doesn't scare me. I built it myself. Just come here and meditate. So when I'm here, it's only me. No one disturbing unless I invite them. So please, I like cats. Don't be scared. Okay? It is just any normal place where you can build, just meditate. This is my place. I call it a shrine. Yes, it is a shrine, but not the one you think about. So don't be scared. Thank you for tuning in. Please hit the like button. My shrine is for this time with my people, my followers. When I'm here, there's no disturbance at all. I was trying to see if the cows or the cattle are back from grazing, so you can see them coming in. Like I told you, yeah. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. So that was the topic I want to talk about, which I've spoken about, names. Like I told you, names in my culture are according to situations. And then now there are most of these who have names according to align with religion. God. Funny enough, I've never had names from Europe that relate to God. I always say like thank God, oh I love God, oh God has saved me. You don't have, but here we have many names with the God in it. Praising, basically praising God. Thank you, God. God has blessed me, or God has helped me. But other people, of course, still give names according to situations. Like when it is no, when it is very dry, it will be like Cheng. Cheng is the sun. You'll have a name like Ocheng or Achen. And the other thing also, twins have special names. Twins have special names. You know, like in Europe, a twin will be given any name, but here, a twin, if it is a boy and who came out first, he will be called Opio. If it is a girl who came out first, he will be called Apio. If a girl came out second, she'll be called Achen, and if it's a boy, it's called Achen. And then any child who follows the twins is either Okelo or Akelo. So that one will never change. That one will never change. Those will be the names given. Then you can add on any other name. So that has always been the order of names. If it is a twin, they have special names they are given first. The one who comes first is either Opio or Apio. Then who comes second is either Achen or Ochen. Then the one who is born after the twins is either Okelo or Akelo. Now those are the types of names like we have in our culture. I don't know about you, so that is, I thank you very much for all those who have tuned in for this live stream. And please don't forget to share, don't forget to like, don't forget to watch more videos on my channel. Remain Pakwa to the world, and thank you until we meet again in the next video. Bye.